Good evening. Home buyers have been spared another interest rate rise, with the Reserve Bank deciding not to make any changes this month. That's especially welcome news for first-time buyers, with fresh figures showing it's getting harder to save a deposit.
This first home initiative at Brahma Lodge is affordable and claimed to be unique in Australia. Council-owned land was used to provide low-cost, energy-efficient homes for people living and working in the Salisbury area.
Increasingly, affordability has been a real issue, not just here in South Australia, but around the nation.
We understand the challenge. We haven't changed our credit criteria.
But a new Bank West survey shows South Australian couples now need to scrimp and save for 3.9 years for the average deposit. It's a savage rise in just over 12 months.
And it's worse in the city area, where the average deposit is now more than $80,000, and that takes 4.2 years to save.
It's still the lowest saving time in the country, so I think that is encouraging for South Australians.
Well, 18 months ago, you could walk past the bank, they'd throw money at you. Now you've really got to jump through loops and prove that you are worth the loan.
Today's glimmer of good news on interest rates may be short-lived. While the Reserve Bank Board capped the cash rate pegged at 4.5%, most economists tip it could rise again as early as next month.
With the view that they'll probably lift one or two rises towards the end of the year.
Mike Smithson, 7 News.
A court's been told a woman responsible for a school bus crash which killed her son has already paid the ultimate price. Her lawyers said she was consumed by the tragedy, but not all the survivors are prepared to forgive and forget.
In 2008, Miranda Coventry was driving 11 students in a minivan when it left the Dukes Highway near Kaikai and slammed into a ditch. Her 15-year-old son Tim was killed. A number of other students were injured. Today, many of them let rip at Coventry. I will never find it within myself to forgive you. Each breath I take is like a knife in the chest, a bullet in the back. Their parents also provided victim impact statements. Our whole family has been impacted by your reckless behaviour. Coventry pleaded guilty to aggravated driving without due care. 7 News understands major crash investigators were told the bus swerved violently several times before the crash. This lie, this deceit will one day hit you. Others have more sympathy. I would still get in the car with Mrs. Coventry. I just know Tim's mum has lost more than any of us. Miranda Coventry's lawyer said there wasn't a week or a second that she wasn't consumed by the accident and would do anything to turn back the clock. Prosecutors agreed weather conditions, including gusty winds, played a role in the accident. Sentencing will be on Thursday. Deanna Williams, 7 News.